So build a modern computer from scratch. Or this Coursera course, build a modern computer from first principles, from Nand2tetris. So I decided I want to get this certificate, and I just felt like this would be a pretty interesting thing to do, interesting course. For me, it's free. If you're a student and have a student email, you can get this for free as well. So go ahead and take advantage of that during COVID-19. So first thing I want to do is help you guys get started. I'm on a Mac, and the instructions were not very clear to get started. Luckily, I've been a developer for 3 years, so I saw the project directory, and I noticed that there was a script that I could run, which basically started up a Java app, and I want to show you guys how to do that for your Mac guys. If you're on a Mac, I want to show you how to get started running the hardware simulator, as it's called. So what we need to do is, we're in the project now, project directory. See, we have the unzipped project here, projects and tools. We want to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and cd over to tools using the terminal. And then you see the script file right here. We're going to run that. So we're going to sh hardware.sh, then run. And then it's going to open up our simulator like that, and that's how you run it on Mac. And I'm not sure if you can do that on Windows as well. I think you could just click that .bat, but I'm not talking about Windows right now. I think that's already straightforward with the actual tutorial. So I'm just helping out the Mac guys who are not programmers. Anyway, so we got our hardware simulator started, and basically let's look at the first assignment. So we're going over to the first assignment. So the first assignment, project 1, it's asking us to build our chips and build our logic gates. So we're working with logic gates and testing them. And he doesn't have any practical videos showing us like a few examples how to get started. So it's like you're kind of on your own. Luckily, Google's there to help us out, and that's what I had to do to get started, especially for this first project. So when I go to my Visual Studio Code, he gives us this example. This is it. All right. So we have the NOT gate, 2 NOT gates, and 2 AND gates, and an OR gate. And in an AND gate, you have no idea to use this NAND, right? It doesn't show it. It doesn't really show in any of the examples. You're kind of on your own to figure that out. So you need that NAND gate, and then and this piece of code in order to implement the AND. And same thing with the OR. You got to add that NAND, and as well as the NAND in the NOT. And the NOT just includes the NAND itself. And like, where the hell do you even get this information? I kind of scrambled through these files here and showed me how to implement NAND, and I had no idea I even had to implement it until I saw other people's projects. And yeah, so if you guys are just starting with this course, I understand your frustration in getting started, as I had that frustration too. Go ahead and just Google other people's projects and see their implementation of this project, and then it'll get you started. All right, so I hope that helped. I also want to show you how to make some of the tests now. So let's say you added these codes, because when you start this project, you're gonna have everything started like this, right? You're not gonna have anything. It's gonna look like this, and then you gotta add this code in. And then once you got that NOT, OR, and XOR file set up, what you can do is start testing them out. So basically, you can load the XOR, load that chip, and then load that script as well here, and then you can run it, and it's going to pass all the tests. Now, if you get an error saying like evaluation failed on line 3, evaluation failed line 4, yeah. So with the errors, the reason why you would get errors, for example, if the NOT was not implemented, right, we didn't have these parts implemented, the NANDs and the NOTs in our OR file and our NAND file and our AND gate file. If we didn't have those implemented and just this file alone, and we loaded that chip, load chip. I'm not saying shit, by the way, I'm saying chip. It probably sounds like I'm saying that. But then, go ahead and load that test for the XOR and then run. We're gonna get an error. Comparison failure at line 3, and run it again. Comparison failure at line 4. We're getting that error because you don't have the AND chip implemented, right? We don't have this NAND gate set up, and we don't have the reference to the NOT gate chip. So you guys got to get that set up for this to work, and then save those files. Of course, you know it's gonna work as I showed you already. Boom. Load our script, run tests, everything works. All right, guys, happy coding, happy building computers and computer systems. Hope this helped somebody for Project 1.